I normally never do reactions to Banlist, but as I expand the content on my channel, which is mostly been Star Wars gaming, we're gonna start doing that. Banlist just dropped. I saw a couple of things that were released on it, and it's cracked. Let's take a look at it. Right off the rip, you will see that Yugioh is officially banned. Yugioh was limited, one of the most broken cards of all time, especially in decks like tier limits. Oh wait. Yeah, so this is going to heavily affect tier limits. I was just building a Lightsworn deck last night too, with all the new Lightsworn support, but that's pretty much chalk now. Yugioh is banned, Kelbeck is banned too, so they're getting rid of all the Ishizu cards. Okay, they're not messing around this time, so tier limits are probably dead. Maybe not, you know, one of the most resilient decks of all time, especially in the OCG. Yeah, I mean, mill 5, insane, like literally insane for any deck that can benefit off of that. It's just like having grass, pretty much. It's grass is greener. I can't remember the full name off the top of my head, but wow. Okay, so Kelbeck and Yugioh are gone. What else do we have? Mathmech Circular? I mean, was Mathmech even what the hell is Mathmech even doing? Maybe I haven't been into a tournament in a minute, so maybe I'm just a little, you know, out of the loop per se. I haven't heard much about Mathmech being like the best thing in the TCG, so maybe this is just a preemptive hit for everything else that's to come. That's crazy. They're banning it outright. That's wild. It's sold. It's sold is gone. People have been wanting this card banned for like 5 years now. I mean, she enabled a lot of crazy things in like Dark Warrior. What is it? Rescue Ace. She's really good at Rescue Ace, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I mean, it's to be expected. She's been around a very, very long time, from that old era of crazy Link 2s, you know, the Verta Anaconda, the Needle Fiber era, pretty much. She's just pretty much one of the last remaining like byproducts of that crazy era of Link monster. So I'm not surprised she's finally gone. I mean, look at the rest of this list. You know, Halka-Fibrax, Goblin, Isold, Electromite, all this stuff came out within the span of like 3 years. It was a crazy time. Okay, so Electromite is still there, which sucks. I love that card. Okay, nothing else really in the Forbidden. Okay, so that's it for the Forbidden. So Kelbeck, Yugioh, Isold, and Circular. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. Harpour is back finally. Let's go. So the other Ishizu cards also here. Here's Medora and Eldo. They're still here, but the really, really broken ones are gone for good now, I guess. Harpour is back. That means I can probably play my Orcus deck again. That'll be really fun. I just skipped ahead. Redox is back. We are breaking the Dragon Rulers slowly but surely. Rescue Ace, Airlifter. I don't know much about Rescue Ace. I haven't played in a tournament in a hot minute, so forgive me. Redox is back. Harpour is back. Rescue Ace, Airlifter is officially limited, but that's really cool that they're bringing back the Dragon Rulers finally. So all the tier limits are still limited. Tempest is obviously still limited. Blaster is still limited. I think the only one we're missing is Tidal. Yeah, we have an unbanned Tidal. Oh shit, they're hitting Unchained. So Shavara is finally going to be set to 1. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Unchained is probably the best deck in the TCG. It is considered the best deck in the TCG. Rip. It's at 1 now. Okay, what we got next? Ooh, Sun Avalon is Sunvine Healer? Really? Were they that good? That just goes to show how kind of out of the loop I am right now. I've turned mostly into a collector. You won't come to me to get in-depth knowledge on tournaments and the meta and all that. Forgive me. I do keep up with the game for the most part, but I have turned largely into a collector over the last couple of years. Either way, I'm kind of shocked because I know there was like Sun Avalon Rika and different like plant link kind of decks, Rika Fairies or whatever the heck it was. Were they doing that good? Somebody let me know with more knowledge, please. Let me know in the comments. Okay. Oh my god, they're unbanning Ib. Wow, that's one hell of an unban. It was really, really good when we had Needle Fiber. Wow, that's a really good unban, actually. That card's cracked. Okay, there's a lot that's happening right now. A lot of this list is crazy. What else we got? Nice and slowly. I can't wait to watch everybody else's reactions. All the other Yu-Gi-Oh YouTubers. All right. No, dead ass? Dead ass? Goals and matches limited too. Yo, fuck that card. Wow, they're dead ass. We're doing this, huh? Okay. Didn't we try this in like 2015 and it was terrible? Everybody hated it and they put it back on the ban list like the next list. Yes, that's a card. That's a card that we could bring back, I guess. Snatch Steal. Okay. Rivalry of the Warlords, and there can only be one. They're limiting all the floodgates. Let's go. Let's go. Finally, I hate these cards. Wow. This is gonna kind of hurt decks like Sword Soul, because you can kind of use these in Sword Soul, specifically like the ones that stick to like your type. But either way, less floodgates is healthier for the game. You can't change my mind. I can't get over Snatch Steal. Snatch Steal coming off the list is absurd. Okay, onto the semi-limit. So that's it. What a hell of a limited section. Goodness. So, I mean, like I said, the most notable one to me is Harp Horde coming off, Ib coming off. Sun Avalon stuff getting put on here is kind of crazy, actually. And then Snatch Steal. Wow. And then, of course, all the floodgate limitations. What else we got? Pankratops. Oh, it's semi-limited. Yo, Terror Top is back. Let's go. That's actually going to be so fun again, because Terror Top is probably one of the most loved like rank 3 toolbox cards of all time, pretty much. I'm gonna totally put this in Phantom Knights. I know that sounds really, antiquated. Phantom Knights, who plays Phantom Knights in 2023? Come on. I keep scrolling a little early. Fairly Sleeper Memory. To be perfectly honest, Fairly was probably the most least interesting deck of all time for me. I did not even remotely try to keep up with this. I kept it with most of the other decks, save for like the Sun Avalon stuff. Fairly, I literally could give two less of a shit about. I never was a fan of that deck. It just never did anything interesting to me. Yeah, semi-limits. Infernity Archfiend. What? Dude, what? Is Infernity Launcher still on this list? Okay, still limited. Still limited. That's insane. Okay, well, we got Infernity Archfiend at 3 for the first time in like 12 years? It's been a long time since this card was put on the ban list. That's insane. Cashier Unicorn, back to 3. I was just about to buy Cashiers, dude. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see. How much is Unicorn going up by? Actually, I have multiple copies of Unicorn already. I'm just curious. Oh, okay. Well, that hasn't shot up much. I might buy like a bunch of those just for fun. Okay. Mind Control is back at 3. Wow. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. Dude, this list is insane. Okay, I really can't wait to play around with Speedroid Terror Top. What else we got? Out of Desires at 3 again. I mean, putting it at 2 was just kind of weird, but welcome back. Spellbook of Judgment is at 3. We really are getting D-Rulers, Spellbook stuff back. Now we're getting Orcus stuff back. We're getting Infernity stuff back. Cashier getting cards back. It's kind of crazy. I really, really wish I bought my Cashier cards now, but whatever. Because I want to get back into tournament play, and I actually kind of like Cashier, as toxic as they are. We got one more card here. Sprite Starters back at 3. Wow, okay. Sprites haven't been good for a while, I don't think. But yeah, 6 Sprites are arguably getting, well, no, I wouldn't say they're close to full power, because I mean, we still got a bunch of stuff on the list, if I'm not mistaken, don't we? Don't we have some Sprite stuff on the list? I thought we did. Maybe I'm wrong. I know we have a couple of links on the list, like Sprite Elf, yeah, okay. Okay, let's see. I think we still have a couple more cards to go. What? What the fuck? Upstart Goblin is at 3. Get the fuck out. That's insane. Wow, okay. Well, that's a blatant buff to decks like Sky Striker. So, dude, that's actually insane. You can run 37 cards again. Nah, that might be that's a little extreme, I think. Because the problem with Upstart Goblin is life points don't really matter at Yu-Gi-Oh! All like that until, you get to time and all that shit. but having triple upstart back in the day basically lets you run 37 card decks. It's going to be relevant in this era. Maybe not, because most decks are really filled with like hand traps and a bunch of other stuff. It's so easy to kind of get to your combo pieces now. You don't really need to just have 37 cards. You use those 3 extra slots for hand traps and other things, maybe. It's cracked. Wow. We're getting triple upstart Goblin. Sprite Starter is back, Spellbook of Judgment, Pot of Desires, triple Mind Control, triple Infernity Archfiend. Wow, what a list this is, man. This is one of the biggest lists we've had in a minute. Wow. Okay. Well, hey, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and a sub to the channel if you're new here. I'm trying to diversify the kind of content I put on the channel outside of just the usual Star Wars content I do. I want to become more of a universal gamer, and I'm really, really in love with Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been in love with Yu-Gi-Oh! Since I was 5, and I want to make more content on it. So let me know what you thought about this ban list. This shit's cracked. Wow. And hey, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Peace.